Hi, welcome back. My name is Patty. I was going to give you a little update today. It's July 10th. Um, I've been on the medication for the lichen sclerosis for since Monday, and I have to do it twice a day, the cream twice a day for 2 full weeks. And then after that, we'll see, and as needed. Um, and then I do follow-ups with my gynecologist to see from there. But little update on the GLP-1. I am back on it. I went back on it on Monday night because I started to hear the food noise. The weight was maintaining without it, but I was starting to hear the food noise, and so I decided, you know what? I want it. I don't want to gain. I don't want to have that in my head all the time. I have enough things going on without having to deal with the food noise in my head. So I went back on it. That is the compound tirzepitide. And I will stay on it. And indefinitely. But I am still at, well, actually, I was... yesterday morning I was 160.8. I'm like, oh, so close to the 150s. Maybe I needed this month to stabilize there, and my body says, okay, and then now we can work our way down to the 150, and then we'll go from there. But that's the update on that. I am going to be leaving. My son-in-law is fixing my axle bearings on my car, and and then doing an oil change and everything after work today. He's a mechanic, and so he can use the shop after work. And then Monday morning I have an appointment to get 4 new tires and everything balanced and in line. And then Tuesday I got to meet up with some friends from high school, graduation class and stuff, and we're going to meet up for lunch at Applebee's. The one's driving down from Canada, where she now lives, and then the other is in close, just across the river, which is Minnesota, but it's only just a few miles. And that'll be good, and then I'll finish packing my car on Wednesday morning early. I'm heading back to Yuma. I have decided that since I do need to be here to see my gynecologist when I need, because down in Yuma, I'm not a regular there, and here he's my doctor. I can see him whenever, and so my kids want me to be here, so I will be coming back, live with my daughter and my son-in-law, take care of the grandpuppies, and help out around the house here while I'm got it for sale, because I still have to pay the lot rent there till I get it sold. But so I'm going down Monday to grab the rest of I'm leaving Wednesday morning to drive that 1,940 miles again. And then I'll do some packing, see my friends. And then I did have a crown that is like 6 years old that I got in Mexico. And it's under warranty, so I've got the tooth, so I will be going there once I get down there. I'll be down there on Friday, but the office at the park where I live is closed until Monday and that, so I will, I'll see if the dentist is there on Saturday. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. If they are, I may do that, go across and take care of that and get some things for my daughter and son-in-law. And then I need to pack up the rest of the things that I'm taking, like my towels and stuff. The trailer is being sold, furnished, so there'll be some dishes left, but majority of them will go with me, and I have my totes there to pack it in, and the stuff will all fit in the car. And then I'll take care of the meeting with the people on Monday, the following Monday, and get that set up for the the people in the park, the owners, you can have them sell it for you. So I will set that up and have them take care of it. And then if it sells, I just have to take care of getting the title down to them, which is sent in the mail overnighted with FedEx or something. And then once I get that done and the dentist done, I'm going to get a cleaning and get that crown put back on, and then finish packing up, see my friends again, and then head back home. I want to be back here by the end of the month, because, well, especially the first couple of months, but the first Saturday in August, my family, on my dad's side, we're having a family reunion. It's been a few years, so we're having a family reunion at a park that has nice fields, has picnic tables, has baseball fields, it has the lake, it has a covered area with plug-ins and things and bathrooms and everything. It's a really nice Lions Park. And so my sisters have reserved that, and so we'll be doing that. Relatives from all over are coming. And I want to be back for that, to see everybody. Hope you don't mind this hair. It's like crazy. I have cowlicks, so you can see. This one decides what it wants to do day to day. And then another one over here. And so some days it lays, some days it bays. Luckily, I have some natural curl to it, because I'm not a person. I've never been one who does the makeup and the... I'm lucky if I put on my oil of Olay cream with some sunscreen in it. The only thing I do is my eyebrows pencil, because, well, you can't see the eyebrows if I don't. But I've never been one to, like, curl my hair and do all that. I'm a wash and wear girl. Go. So, grew up in the 70s, and I wasn't into all the makeup and stuff. Now, my daughter, I don't know where she got it from. It wasn't me. She's always got to do her hair and her makeup, and, that's her life. But me, I am what I am. You get what I get, what I am. But I did want to say that kind of going to change the channel, because I'm getting closer to there, and a weekly weight in, caught up on all other things. So what I wanted to do is going to start, maybe each episode will be more about what it's like being a widow. I became a widow at 47 with 2 teenagers that I had to get through school yet by myself, and coming up with taking care of all that, then becoming an empty nester, then I got remarried, and the mistake that was, and how that goes, so I'll discuss that. Then, after getting divorced, and sitting around, and my kids, when they're in their 20s, how they're kind of at that, they got their life, and, there just isn't a lot of time for mom and dad, but mom. And my brother was divorced, and he was living in Chattanooga. We decided to move to Florida, and we could share the rent. We got a trailer in the RV park. So I'll go into that, what it was like living there, and then we buy a house, and the moves that we made from there. I've moved a lot in my life. Kind of like a nomad, I guess. But all those things, could discuss menopause, if you have questions, but I went through menopause, and I was fully done by age 48. But now recently, when I started having this flare-up and found out what this was, the lichen sclerosis, I was having some hot flashes. So I don't know if it was triggering something going on with this autoimmune, but anyway, that's the update. I'm getting so close to the 150s. Never thought I'd see 160s. Never thought I'd get to 165. Originally, I was like, okay, if I see Wonderland, I'll be happy. And then it got below that, and it kept slowly And then I've sat for almost 2 months in the, well, for like 6 weeks or whatever here. I've been 163, 165 to 160, and then 163, kind of staying there. And then now jump down to where so close. So I'm like, I thought maybe, the 160s was my 163 to 165 or something would be my set point, but now, once the inflammation is kind of leaving after I've had this, started on this medication, maybe. We'll see. So I decided, well, and since I'm not having surgery, and I was starting to hear the food noise, I said, nope, time to kick it back on. And it kicked in. It didn't take long at all. I mean, I knew that sometimes when you go off, you may end up not having any results, but I did, and then now it's like started again, so I'm hoping, if I can lose a half to a pound a week, I'll be really happy. But anyway, that's the update. Hope everybody is doing good. If you have any questions about lichen sclerosis, there is a lot of information. There's a lot of good on YouTube here. Lichen sclerosis, there's doctors that do, and they go into detail explaining it and the background of it and treatments and what to look for and stuff. So if you have any questions on that or any other thing, just leave a comment, and hope that you're all having a great day and have a great weekend. And I will try to do one more before I leave next Wednesday. And then I'll see. I might be able to do one while I'm at the trailer. I'm taking my laptop with, so, and I have I might be able to do a video while I'm there. So we'll see. To let you know how the trip went and everything. Well, thank you, friends. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.